One method of calculating the approximate age in years of a tree of a particular species is to multiply the diameter of that tree in inches by a constant called growth factor for that species. The table above gives the growth factors of 8 species of trees. Now for the question part, if a birch tree and a pin oak tree each now have a diameter of 1 foot, which of the following will be the closest to the difference in inches of their diameters 10 years from now? So this is the table that's been given to us. We have the different species of trees on the left column, and we have the growth factors on the right. And now we're told here that to calculate the approximate age in years of a tree, you simply multiply the diameter of that tree and by a constant called the growth factor. And notice that the growth factor has to be found from this table. Also notice that the diameter is in inches. Okay. Now, what do we write out this formula that they mentioned? To find the age of a tree, we're going to need to say the diameter of that tree times its growth factor. So looking at this question, we have 2 trees in question. The first tree is a white birch. So we're looking at this one right here. And then we'll also look at the pin oak tree. So we're looking at pin oak as well. Now, based on that information, we know that we are given their diameter of those trees in current times right now. Each tree is 1 foot wide, the diameter. But then the question is about 10 years from now. So this is a multi-step problem. I think we can solve it this way. So let's say we're going to start off by figuring out the age of the trees right now. So now let's do the white birch tree first. We know that to find the age of that tree is going to be the diameter times the growth factor. Where currently we know that the tree has a diameter of 1 foot. But remember, the question said the diameter is in inches, so we have to convert this 1 foot to inches, and we know that 1 foot is 12 inches, so it'll be 12 times the growth factor of our birch tree is 5. So 12 times 5. So we then know that this tree is currently 60 years old. Now let's do that same thing for the pin oak tree. And we'll apply the same formula, A equals D times G. We know once again, currently the pin oak has a diameter of 12 inches, but its growth factor is 3. So then we know that the age of the pin oak today, right now, is 36 years old. So with that knowledge, we can carry on to now answering the question itself, which is what is closest to the difference in their diameters in inches 10 years from now? Well, this is 10 years from now. 10 years from now. And thankfully, we know that currently the white birch is 60 years old. So 10 years from now, the white birch will be 70 years old. So again, using that formula, we can plug in 70 for the age. We're looking for the diameter. The growth factor is still 5. And for the pin oak, it is currently 36 years old. So 10 years from now, it'll be 46 years old. So 46 goes into the age. We're looking for the diameter, and the growth factor is still 3. So the rest is basically just using the calculator, I believe. Divide each side by 5. And for the other one, for the pin oak, divide each side by 3. And then we'll find that the diameter of the white birch is 14, and the diameter of the pin oak is 15.33. So the question was asking for the difference between those 2 diameters, so we'll subtract these. 15.33 subtract 14 is right around 1.3, which makes C the correct answer to this question.